2K Sports pregame show.
Ernie Johnson welcoming you to the NBA on 2K Sports. I'm here with Shaq and the Jet. Tonight we'll be watching the Indiana Pacers playing against the Cleveland Cavaliers. This Cleveland group has been getting things done. It's been a very successful first half of the season for them. When the opportunity to win a ball game has been there for them, they have grabbed it over and over. And a chance in this one to get a look at the NBA's leading scorer. Freak has just been incredible so far this season. Just defies description. Do you see him holding onto the scoring title this year, Kenny?
Well, a big thing for Freak is trying to avoid the stat-chasing things that a lot of former players tried to do. Just getting his points. Now, if he just comes in and plays the way he's been playing, then he will be that guy.
Well, let's go to the big stat chaser. What do you think about Freak's year?
You know, it's never easy to hold on to the scoring title. You know, teams start to double and triple team. I can remember one year, Ernie, I was averaging 29.5. David Robinson was averaging 29.3. I play a game. All I know is he scored 71 points against the Clippers. It was the last game of the season. He gets it. Freaks has all the skills to keep up the scoring like this, but Kenny's right. He can't chase the stats.
Well, I'm glad that we could open up that old wound on the Admiral.
Sure did.
Yeah.
Thanks, David Robinson. Don't let me see you in San Antonio.
Shout out to the Admiral. Here's Kevin Harlan with the call.
Remember the Alamo.
One of the most important monuments in the nation, the War Memorial. Coming to you live on this Tuesday night, it's the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg and our sideline reporter, Doris Burke. Pacers trying to take advantage of their home court in this one before leaving Indiana. The Cavaliers beat them last time when these two teams met in Cleveland.
Yeah, major problems at the charity stripe in that game. They just could not convert their free throws.
And that makes it hard to win, especially on the road. You get a chorus of about 20,000 yelling at you every time you put one off the rim. Boy, that's got to wear on you.
Here's the starting group for the Cleveland Cavaliers. Green in at shooting guard. He's out there with Kyrie Irving. And it's Hansen in at the small forward. And Turner with the basket on the assist by McCollum.
And he's starting to get what he wants here early and often. Nice move.
Vicious to Green. No good from outside. That's in and out. Doris Burton caught up with head coach Terry Stotts. DB.
The one player on his mind in this matchup, Kevin Love. And it's not for his scoring ability, but for the harm he can do to a team on the backboards. You saw what he can do to teams if he goes unchecked, Coach said. We don't want to let him get up and get over 20 or 30 rebounds on us. And to do that, we got to check him out each time a shot goes up. Guys, easier said than done.
Thanks, Doris.
You know, the defense has got to do a much better job of fighting over those screens.
And, Greg, especially when the ball is in his hands. I mean, come on now. You know he doesn't miss too many open looks like that.
Inside, McCollum. The lead pass was put in just the right spot. McCollum's got his first basket of the night. Last outing for Indiana, they won that game against the Nets in Brooklyn.
And believe it or not, it wasn't the stars that led the charge for them in that win. It was about the role player. I mean, the guys who they don't usually count on for the lion's share of their points came through.
Guys, simply a complete team performance. And road wins where everybody contributes really can galvanize a team and bring it together.
So it's the Cavaliers now, following the score by Indiana. Outside, Green. Irving kicks to Green. Now here's McCollum. D right on him. Here's Turner. And he didn't get quite enough under that one.
You know, they don't score on that shot, but they're going to be happy with those kinds of possessions.
Green, no luck.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on it.
There's a screen. George double teamed. Now the feed to McCollum. The 10-footer finds the target.
Perfect approach for what the D was showing on that possession.
The Cavaliers trail by 4. Here's Irving. A 14-point game for him in the win against Charlotte. Love the pass to Green. Shot clock at 2, and that is good.
How in the world did they let him get that wide open?
First quarter of play and just over 3.5 minutes in. McCollum kicks to Turner. Pass to Bonner. Here's McCollum. Down it goes for his third basket in as many tries.
That's how to orchestrate for your teammate. Terrific pass.
For Cleveland, they've gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. Green, the screen. Irving dishes to Green. Cleveland moving it around. The wing jumper off target.
Yeah, great look, but disappointing with the miss.
Boy, what happened on that one, Greg? I mean, that's almost an automatic shot for him.
And George gets it to go.
Guys, that's just really unstoppable. He poses a ton of matchup problems for whomever he's facing.
Let's hear it. We go. Let's use this break to check out a group of the NBA's best defenders recently. The shooting guards averaging the most steals per game for the past month. Freak number 1.
You know, you watch him on a game-in, game-out basis, and he just puts on a clinic defensively, both in terms of effort and technique at that off-guard spot.
Well, it's a combination of the all-out effort and the flawless technique you just talked about. I mean, that's allowed him to climb that list. I mean, he's rightfully
that easy to see who's going to win that race.
Yeah, early offense is often easy offense. Excellent work that time.
And the highlight reel replay brought to you by Kia. Good stuff on that Kia Slam Cam. And George, here we go. That's good.
Oh, such a field shot there, the floater.
The Cavaliers trail by 5. Kicks it to Love. Lets it go with a 3. Another 3 for Cleveland.
How about the passing? They are moving the ball without any thought, without any individual agenda.
Yeah, and it's really fun to see that kind of unselfishness. Really hard not to appreciate all the assists they've racked up.
Good pick, but he just couldn't make it count.
Yeah, nice job of setting the screen by his teammate there, and I'm sure he appreciated it.
And it's Green, missing.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that one.
Bonner kicks to Turner. It's Brown on the wing. To the wing on the left. 6 to shoot. Indiana needs to get a shot off. Here's Turner. Green with the rebound.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
And Turner with the block. And there's going to be a foul. He definitely made contact with the ball, and in doing so also got the body, so we'll see free throws here. The Cavaliers shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
Yeah, guys, they can feel very good about themselves when you bring up those statistics. Impressive numbers.
Aaron Baines, he's checked in for the Pacers. Stauskas comes in for Bonner. Cleveland also making some changes. George is checked in for Lopez, and Smart subbed in for Irving. That one drops. He ties it up.
And that's another area where he is just a superb player. Excellent at the free throw line.
Outside, George. Pass to Holmes. To the left side wing. 6 to shoot. Green with the block. They get it back. Cleveland's gone 2 or 3 from deep so far in this game. No one near him. That one rolling around and rims out.
He's been wayward and just off on about everything he's put up in this period.
Back to Brown. 3-pointer. Rebound Love.
The clear look at the hoop. He doesn't miss many of those.
The drive by Green, and it's sent back by George. 35 seconds left in the first, and stolen by Love. Smart kicks to Green. There's a good screen. Sinks it. What range from outside. Wow. Green's got 7 points.
The screenplay worked ideally there, and I'm not talking about the screenplay you see in a movie theater. Gave him more than enough room to get that shot off.
Outside, George tries to snap the cold streak. Lands soft on the front of the rim and drops. George has got his third basket of the night. A good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. Cleveland ahead. They lead by 1. And we'll get the second quarter underway on the other side of this break. Welcome back, folks. We have a close game here at the start of the second quarter of play. And from what you guys have seen so far from Cleveland, what's your take?
I tell you what, the scoring has come in threes for the most part here so far.
Every time down the floor, it seems they're knocking down the triple.
Indiana trailing here, and a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor, all fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. And so in the game for the Pacers, we've got Aaron Baines, C.J. McCollum out there with Brown, and it's Stauskas in at the small forward position. 2 on the clock from the arc. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Stauskas has got the opening basket here in the second quarter for the Pacers. And there's the pass to Hansen. The dish to Smart. He kicks it to Patterson. Passes to Hansen. It's a pick by Love. Baseline jumper. Jump shot is good. Smart's got it all tied up now for Cleveland.
And really smart to draw his man out to the perimeter. He's giving up too much size to be effective inside.
Showed nice basketball IQ. I agree, Greg. I mean, if he finds his spot on the perimeter and doesn't force it, I think his outside shot will be hard to block no matter who's defending.
And Doris Burke has something for us. Hey, Doris.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Hornets was superb. He finished with 57 points, and in addition to his scoring, he also came away with a season high for rebounds. Numbers like that make you anxious to see what he can do next time out.
Appreciate it, Doris. Thanks. Well, we've seen a lot of great players have a lot of great games, but that was something special.
And I love that no matter what approach they tried against him, nothing worked. I mean, he was ready for everything.
It makes you wonder what kind of defense they'll throw at him tonight. I mean, however they choose to play him, it's still going to take a special effort to keep him under control.
His 3 pointers off the mark.
He certainly didn't take advantage of the poor defense, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
I tell you what, I think he'd be happy if he can continue to get looks like that.
That's good. And now a 5-point Indiana lead.
Guys, his consistency in terms of shooting has really helped them seize control. And guys, this game won't be close for long if they keep giving up dunks like that.
No, it won't, G.A. You're right. A glaring error defensively and letting him get all the way to the basket that time.
But it's only 2 points. I mean, it was flashy, no doubt, but still, it only counts for 2. 2 is all.
A different look now for Cleveland. Lopez, he's checked in for Love. Burke comes in for Marcus Smart. And Kyrie Irving subbed in for Patterson. Here's McCollum. 11 points in the game. Now about 3 minutes gone in this second quarter of basketball. To the inside. Out of bounds. Cleveland will take possession.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
The Cavaliers trail by 3. Irving passes to Hansen. Feeds to Burke. He dishes it to Irving. Pass to Hansen. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Short. And again, it's Cleveland. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Dishes it to Stauskas. He feeds it to Bonner. Pass to McCollum. Here is Bonner, covered by Irving, and he gets it to go. And the Pacers lead by 3.
You can't afford to get him that kind of a look.
Well, you know, he came off a good screen, but still, as a defender, you got to do a better job of fighting over and through that.
Stauskas kicks to McCollum. Outside Turner. Here's Bonner. Excellent D there from George.
Well, I think he kind of alligator-armed that one, short-stroked it. After doing a nice job to get open, he didn't finish the shot.
And really, the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
It is. I mean, no reason to back off and give him the layup. Much better off making him go to the line.
The first one falls. George is checked in for Nick Stauskas. And so he makes both from the line. Indiana leading. Here is Bonner. He's averaging around 5.5 points a game. Now the pass to Dort. Out left to the wing. Cleveland moving it around. Here's Green. Hits from the high post. Green's got 9 points.
Just the height separation on that mid-range jumper. Excellent job of taking advantage.
Turner dishes to George. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
Clearly a foul. I mean, didn't give him any choice but to blow the whistle. I mean, you got to play without fouling.
The Pacers making a change here. Cleveland's gone 3 of 6 tonight when they've let it fly from downtown. Irving kicks to Green. Good, and the assist goes to Irving. 12 points for Freak.
Great assist that time by Kyrie Irving.
Outside, George. The feed to Bonner. Turner passes to McCollum. Turner with a screen for McCollum. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2.
Complete domination. What a game for McCollum. 13 points and 1 steal as well. Not missing much. In fact, hitting just about everything he's taken.
And Clark, the question is, how long can he keep it up?
So for Cleveland, their last game, a win against Charlotte.
You know, they played well enough to win, but to be honest with you, I just felt like their opponent's defensive performance was shaky at best.
Yeah, I'd go along with that, Greg. I mean, the game wasn't handed to them, but they definitely didn't have to work as hard for it as they should have.
Wow, unconscious has he been this quarter. They're riding that hot hand.
It just hasn't been a very good day for him, guys. They need him to start burying some of those.
And George, here we go. Nice open look, but it's no good.
Nobody even close to him, and he can't believe he doesn't knock it down.
Here's Turner. Lopez with the block. Outside, Green. And there's the big-time jam. He slams it right over Turner.
Talk about putting something extra on it. That dunk was way over the top.
Close game or not, Clark, you know, he's going to finish firm when he gets the space.
I'm startled that he would even try something like that at this stage of the game.
And the foul called on Freak. That is his first foul of the game. Brownie's checked in for Indiana. Kevin Love's checked in for Cleveland. There's the pick. It's George on the wing. He picked up 21 points in their last win against Brooklyn.
Yeah, but I also thought the rebounding was impressive. He got some huge boards in that game.
Left side, Love. Kept alive. Back to Green. And the whistle blows on the backcourt violation. He went over and back.
Trying to come back, Kevin, and you can't afford too many mistakes. His 4th turnover hampering their efforts.
And Indiana making a change here. Baines is checked in. Then for the Cavaliers, Marcus Smart's checked in for Lopez. And it's Patterson in for Kyrie Irving.
Effective screen set there for the jump shot. That was the key to the play.
Patterson bringing the double. George dishes to Bonner. Back to George. Shot clock at 5. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up. The Pacers shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. Throw good, Paul George.
Taking 2 shots.
And both free throws good for Paul George. And we've reached halftime in this one. Pacers lead by 6. And now we'll send it down to Doris Burke, who's standing by courtside.
You guys had the lead after the first, but now find yourselves behind. What's the mindset of this team heading into the break?
I think we're still upbeat. We would like to have a stronger second quarter, but we know there's a lot of games left. Hopefully we can get back to how we started the game. That's all I got.
Kevin, back to you.
Thanks so much, Doris, and we'll step away briefly, but get you right back in there for the start of the third quarter after this break.
All right, listen closely, man. I've got a few things to touch on. We're going to turn this from a close game into our game. I thought we'd get much more offense out of the low post. Let's make a serious effort to get the ball into the paint. We need more buckets coming from down low. Now I'll give credit what credit is due. We've taken very good care of the basketball. Turnovers were scarce, and we need to keep it that way. Okay, one more thing. A smooth flow to the second half is just what we're looking for. Let's keep things moving, but not at some kind of breakneck pace. We know we're up against a tough team tonight. Let's show them we're just as tough.
And welcome back to the NBA on 2K Sports. More action in store as the players get ready to go, having a nice break to get hydrated with Gatorade. So on the floor for Cleveland, Green in a 2-guard. He's out there with Irving, and it's Love at the power forward. Outside, George. A baseline J. Can't get it to go. And it's the Cavaliers taking it the other way. When this game is done, they'll be off to take on the Raptors. That'll be the second of this 2-game road trip. That's good. Basket number 5 on a 5-for-8 night shooting.
And after his last game, really not surprised to see him as hot as he is here tonight.
Kicks it out to Love. A baseline J, and that's good for 2. Love's got his 3rd basket of the night.
That's a shot he shouldn't be afraid to take more often.
And George kicks to McCollum. Back to George. Indiana moving the ball around. And here's Bonner from the arc. That's good. Bonner's got his 2nd basket of the night.
And those are 2 teammates right there working in rhythm. One setting the screen and the other using it to get that separation.
Green passes to Irving. It's rebounded by Indiana. Just over a minute and a half played here in the 3rd. And Irving comes to help. Passes it to Winston. And stolen by Love. Inside. That's in, and the Pacer lead is cut to just 7 on the basket from Hansen.
It really does make the game easy for your teammates when you can lead them to the rim that well with the pass. And here's a look at some numbers for Green. The past month has been surreal. averaging 40 points, 8 assists, and over 2.5 steals. And impressive numbers, no doubt. It's the kind of run we've come to expect from him.
Synergy. All elements working together. The game is coming easy to him right now.
The Pacers making a switch here. Stauskas is checked in, and the rebound goes to Lopez. The Cavaliers trail by 7. Irving dishes to Green. They get it again. Love. That's tipped, and that'll be Cleveland as it goes out of bounds. Cavaliers retain possession. Both teams will make substitutions. Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. Got that bucket in no time at all. And that's 17 points for Freak.
And they've got to talk to each other on D there. Miscommunication, and now he's able to make them pay.
Here's McCollum. Count it, and he's now 8 of 9 from the floor.
Boy, I tell you what, he's having one of those days where if he takes it, he makes it.
From deep, Green. But they get it back. Love outside. It's a pick by Love. Green kicks to Love, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Love's got 4 points this quarter.
Well, they certainly didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
Yeah, and that's important because this game may ultimately come down to which team controls the paint in crunch time.
Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. Kicks it to Green. Out to the right wing. The drive by Love. And the shot is good. Love's got 11 points.
He got a little room at the rim and laid it in. Great play.
Bonner kicks to Turner. And McCollum the bucket on the assist by Turner. And now 24 points for C.J. McCollum.
Nice pass. He got the ball right into his teammate's shooting pocket. On time and on target.
Tries from 7. Nice spin off the left rim and in. 19 points for Freak. Indiana leading by 4. Bonner kicks to Stauskas. Now the dish to Turner. To the wing right side. 6 on the shot clock. Bonner's shot good. Bonner's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
I like it. I like it. He broke out the fancy finish there. And now we get a moment to see the numbers for Lopez. First in scoring, first in steals, and of course, he's the #1 shot blocker in the league. Just an imposing presence inside.
And I tell you what, his scoring abilities are almost otherworldly. I mean, no one's been able to slow him down or even come close.
Looking at who's out there now for the Pacers. Aaron Baines, he's checked in for Turner. Alexis Ajinça comes in for C.J. McCollum. And it's Brown in for Bonner. And Green gets it to go.
And I love the fact that he didn't have to slow down or adjust there. The pass was just timed perfectly.
Pass to Holmes. Brown outside. There's the 3, and he gets it to go. Brown's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
You can't afford to get him that kind of a look.
Well, you know, he came off a good screen, but still, as a defender, you got to do a better job of fighting over and through that.
He kicks it to Baines. Indiana moving the ball around. And the jam by Ajinça.
And very little fight put up by the defense as he made his way to the bucket for the jam.
They did seem to take the cautious approach, Greg, when it came to defending that one. You're right.
And, guys, it's not the time for caution now. I mean, they've got to be aggressive and take some risks to see if they can cut that lead down.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for Indiana.
They keep piling up the assists, and they haven't cooled off at all.
They've also jumped on any opportunity they've had to attack the basket tonight. I mean, excellent penetration.
Catching up on the changes now for Indiana. Paul George comes in for Alexis Ajinça, and McCollum subbed in for Nick Stauskas. The Pacers shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts of the game right here.
And in terms of team members, the free throw percentage is right at 74.
And Indiana making a change here. The Cavaliers trail by 8 to the paint. And here's McCollum. 24 points for him. There's a screen. Stolen by Smart. Outside, Green. Once again off the mark by Cleveland.
He's frigid from three. I don't know what's worse, that he can't hit anything from out there or that he keeps on trying to.
Here's Winston. Here's Baines. There's the basket and make it a double-digit lead. And the Pacers lead by 10.
Where's the box out? Some easy second chance opportunities there.
Those kinds of mistakes drive me crazy and will absolutely derail a team's chance to win.
Back to Green. 5 on the clock. From beyond the arc and then some. Green's got a pair of threes now here in the third for the Cavs. Brown kicks to George. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. There's Green with the three. Cleveland gets it back. From downtown, that's in there. Love with the assist. Love's got 3 assists in the game.
And really the scoring this quarter has been just off the charts, doing all he can to bring them back.
Here's George, and he gets the bucket. George has got 15.
The defender a little hesitant to offer resistance as he bursts to the hoop.
That will count. He got it up that time, but it wouldn't fall for him. The third quarter comes to a close. Pacers out in front, up 6, and will return shortly. We welcome you back to what has been a good one here as we get into the fourth quarter. Here's Irving. We've got Bonner. He's out there with Brown. Turner is out there with Paul George. And it's Winston in at the 4 slot. So that's the group out there for Indiana.
Effective screen set there for the jump shot. That was the key to the play.
George double teamed. Fires the three. Offensive rebound, Pacers. Out to the wing. George double teamed. He dishes it to Brown. Turner up top. Lopez covering. Deflects the pass. They shoot again. Green with the rebound. Green's got rebound number 5 here tonight. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2.
Take a look at what the Cobra's been doing. He's got 27 points, and he's unleashed a barrage of three-pointers on him.
And Clark, you can tell they're good right now when the ball leaves his hand. He has racked up a ton of points.
And he knocks down the first one. The Pacers making a switch here. He hits one, then misses the second attempt from the free throw line. Pacers leading by 3. Bonner passes to McCollum. No one near Turner as he lets it go. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it, and it is good.
And thus far, they've managed to overcome an off game from him offensively.
To the paint, and the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Rising high to throw that one down.
Sky high. Fantastic one-hand jam.
Nice way there, guys, to finish up that possession.
Here's the screen. George double teamed. Bonner dishes to George. Low block shot. Connects. The jumper drops. And the Pacers lead by 5.
And now both teams really in a groove.
This game already, guys, was high scoring, but they've really amped and ramped it up to another level down the stretch.
Feeds it to Bonner. The tray. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Green's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Lays it up, and despite of the excellent defense at that, Green's got 16 points here in the second half. Pacers leading by 3. Dishes it to George. George double teamed. Here is Bonner, covered by Irving. Green with the block. Outside Irving. Green, no luck. Pacers have gone just 33% from the field in the fourth quarter so far. They are 2 of 6. Here's Turner, and he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in.
He has such a nice touch for a big man.
Yeah, and they've got to figure out a way to get a bigger body on him, because if they don't match up his size, then he's going to continue to work them over the rest of the game.
Love check in for Cleveland. To the inside, Turner with the steal. And here's the break. Here's George. A huge slam, the perfect end of the fast break.
And that's how you make a steal count. Turn it into a quick slam at the other end.
It was really a case, it looked like Greg Anthony right there, if I can say so. It was really a case of a great defensive play triggering some instant offense.
Yeah, I remember GA as an irritant, and this guy, much like Greg, creating havoc out there.
Free throw drops for Green. A moment to check in with Doris Burke. Doris?
Hi, Kevin. I was able to hear the advice Terry Stotts gave to his team during that last break. His advice clear-cut. I want to see you playing to win, not playing not to lose. I don't care what the lead is. We do not back off.
And the dunk by Love.
We could have been looking at a 2-possession game, but that was a huge mistake on the turnover. Now nerves and tightness become a factor.
And it's becoming a battle of will right now. This is as good a game as we could have hoped for.
There's the pick. Outside, George. 5 on the clock. And once again off the mark by Indiana.
Oh, excellent interior D to force the miss.
His defensive ability is a big factor. I mean, there's no denying that.
And the foul called on Freak. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. Pacers have gotten just under 45% of their attempts to drop in the 4th. 4 of 9. Bonner kicks to McCollum. Here's Turner. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up.
That's his 2nd personal foul. Shooting for Indiana.
The first free throw is good.
At the line for 2.
Both free throws good from Turner.
Just a fantastic game for Turner. He has 8 points, and the steals are starting to pile up for him also.
And Clark, he's really gotten into their heads because of it. I mean, guys are on the lookout for him, always worrying about where he is. They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
Outside, George. Green with the rebound. Green's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. To take the lead, the Pacers pull it in. Turner's got his 3rd rebound on the night.
Well, he had 1 3-pointer in the first half, but so far in the second, he's come up with goose eggs.
You know, it's really going to be all about hard work from this point on. And they worked hard to create that high-quality shot right there.
No question. That's their goal down the stretch here. I think finding those close-range rhythm shots.
And there's the call on Cavalier Irving. That is his 1st foul of the game.
It's close, but, you know, didn't get on balance quick enough.
Yeah, and as quick as players are at this level, in this day and age, I mean, we need to be more got to be perfect in your anticipation to draw the charge.
Smart. To limit their easy baskets, so get back on D.
1:57 left in the 4th quarter. Pass to McCollum. Right side, George. Shot clock at 5. And then George with the jam.
Ooh, just shook his man loose with a crafty play inside.
And then the dunk just tops it off beautifully.
High-level skills being showcased out there now, fellas. I mean, that was a terrific hoop.
And that was Kia bringing you the close-up on the big-time play. And that one's good by Lopez.
And I'll bet his percentage is pretty high from that range.
And now, let's go. East base.
And so here is Indiana. They've led by as much as 10. Here's the pass to McCollum. They set the pick. Green with the rebound. Green's got 8 rebounds in this game.
Got it. Get the ball inside.
It's hauled in by Paul George. Pacers leading by 4. Here's Bonner. Out of bounds. Cleveland takes possession. There's 57 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Irving kicks to Green. Kicks it out to Love. Green passes to Love. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a three-point play.
Man, it's really tough to stop Love right now. You know, Love is playing well. He has 9 rebounds, and he's come away with 2 steals as well. He's blown up some plays out there.
And it also shows you the importance of intelligence as a defender because he has been a nightmare on the ball.
Passes it to Winston. Here's McCollum. Good.
As clutch a shot as I have ever seen.
In a word, gutsy.
Now you need every basket you can get.
Greg, I think they're still alive here, but they better execute every trip down the floor from here on out.
And an intentional foul right there.
Yeah, you know what? Smart foul. You got to try and extend the game.
Do it. It's not over. The clock is as much a problem for them as the score is right now, so they've got to try to manage it.
He drops the first one, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 5-point game.
Clutch free throws there. That should ensure they're going home with the W.
Here's Irving to the middle. Connects. What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3.
Took advantage of some shoddy defense there. They've got... to at least get a finger on it.
And there's the intentional foul. No choice but to stop the clock here. He hits the first one, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. And so he drops them both. It's a 5-point game. Off the inbound pass. No good. So it's Indiana picking up the win. It was a fantastic ball game, and they did a great job making sure it didn't get away from them late.
Yeah, and they got pushed down the stretch, but they did what they needed to do and held their ground when it mattered most. Got the W.
And now let's catch up with Doris Burke, who's standing by on the sideline. Doris?
Guys, Paul George standing by with me here. And Paul, first, congratulations on the win. What's the attitude you have as a team right now?
Continue to, play together. And we can just stick to that, keep working, staying confident, keep defending, and knocking shots down. We'll be all right.
Paul, thank you so much. Guys, over to you.
Doris, thank you as always. And that about wraps it up. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for tuning in. And we'll see you next time. But first, the post-game show with Ernie Johnson just a few aisles above us.
The 2K Sports post-game show.
Hey folks, welcome back. Ernie Johnson here with Kenny Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. Let's take a look now as we give our nod to our Jordan Player of the Game. He notched his season high, and his scoring really seemed to set the tempo for his team tonight. And Shaq, I can tell you want to say something.